Hey guys, with the new bow coming out that you get from Corrupted Gauntlet, there's actually a new solo Bandos method, which is pretty good for Ironman and good for just mains alike if you don't have an ult to ult this boss for pet hunting. As you can see in the background, it's a 7-0, and I just want to make a quick guide on it because there hasn't really been a guide released on it. Shout out to Iron Queen. She was the stream that I watched to figure this out. I just watched learning from her stream and it was kind of annoying, so I figured I'd make a video guide, really quick one to kind of get it. It's really similar to 5-0 Tebow Zami, if you guys have done that before, and I think it's really easy to pick up on once you understand what you're doing and why you're doing it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get right back into the gear and setup for this method. For the gear, you're obviously going to want the bow, full crystal armor. You don't need an Ava's assembler because when you're 112 range, you don't get a max hit from it. So the prayer bonus from the ranging cape, or if you have a max cape, was better. Ring of Suffering, if you're starting to get longer kill trips and you're running out of stamina, which you probably won't, you could swap the Ring of Suffering out for a Ring of Endurance. You want a Zami and Bandos item. I just choose the Zami Bracers and Bandos Blessing. I don't know the optimal best prayer bonus for that. Maybe if you can fit in a Corrend Blessing in there somehow, but I don't think it's possible. And you want to bring Thralls with you because they're very good DPS. Bones to Peaches. You're going to be using your Blowpipe to kill the minions. You're going to want Fire, Cosmic, and Blood Runes in the Rune Pouch. You're going to want your House Tab Telly out. If you're feeling less comfortable, I recommend bringing more Brews and less Restores because your trips are going to obviously be shorter, so you won't need the Restores. And you're also going to want to bring a couple anglers because you're going to need to be dropping them on a specific tile to get their red click so you don't get hit by Bandos when you're running under him. I recommend bringing Divine Ranging Pots. If you're an Iron, I understand you don't want to make or Divine Bastion Pots. I understand you don't want to make them on an Iron. So Divine Ranging Pots work perfectly fine. The defense bonus isn't really that big of a deal in all honesty. And yeah, make sure you bring your Book of the Dead for your Thralls too because there's been many times where I forgot it. You don't really need Pagations, it's not that big of a deal. Just wear your best range boots. And yeah, that should be the inventory, or it should be the inventory and gear. It's pretty simple stuff. If you've done any 5-0 Zami, like I said in the beginning, you're not really gonna struggle with this method at all. I went in first try and it felt exactly like that. You just need to get the tiles, which I'm gonna get onto next. So these are the Bandos tiles. I put them on an X and Y axis, starting in the bottom left. The important ones are your 1910 tile. That's going to be your starting tile. Your 1510 tile is going to be your visual cue for when to shoot Bandos and click on the altar, so you get the red click on the very start of the kill. And then your 713 tile is the tile where you drop the food, and you're going to red click to run under the boss from 18-2. I recommend pausing the video and marking these tiles, and I recommend writing yourself a little note until you get it down on the tiles that I said were important. And yeah, then we're going to go and get into an example kill, and hopefully you guys can learn from there. Alright, so here's the example kill. I'm going to start on the start tile. As soon as I see Bandos cross 1510, I click on him, then click on the altar. I get my first attack to land right after 1010, because that's the time that I'm supposed to attack. And then you just attack on each tile. I like to summon the Thrall as I go from 110 to 5-4, and then yeah, you just attack on each tile. When you shoot on 18-12, click on Bandos, then click on your Angler or whatever you have dropped there, and then make sure you shoot on 10-10. This is how you keep up perfect DPS while killing Bandos, and he just can't touch you. It's super good. You have really good DPS. My average kill time is like 30 to 40 seconds. After you're done, switch to your blowpipe, use any specs if you need HP, make sure you pick up bones, and yeah, you should be able to get around 30-40 kill trips once you get really good at this method. So yeah, that's the method. It's really easy. The more confident you get, I recommend bringing more Divine Ranging or Divine Bastion pots, because you're going to need those for longer kill trips. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment down below, or if you guys want me to make more, guys, just let me know. I really like making them. They're really fun and they're really short, so hopefully you guys get to killing Bandos quicker than watching like a 20-minute long guide. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and peace out.